Welcome to Houston's celebration. Thank you for joining us today. We have a great program planned for you today. But first, we want to thank Marcus and Joni for this opportunity to come before you, because it's a great day here at Houston Celebration, and we want to thank them for having an opportunity to share with you. Today is your day, regardless of where you are in the midst of your day, your situation, or your circumstance. Know that whatever it is, you can come out of it. You are coming out of it. But if you need someone to pray with you, if you need someone to connect with you, we encourage you to call our prayer line. Our prayer counselors are waiting to hear from you. That number is 281-212-1037. 281-212-1037. Because here at Daystar, we believe in prayer, and we know that prayer changes things. And not only does prayer change things, but it changes you in the midst of what you're going through. It gives you that hope, that inspiration, and that courage to continue to move forward, knowing that you are making progress and you're on the path of success. We have a great program scheduled for you today. We have President Gerry Fusco of Gerry Fusco Consulting here with us today. And he has written a great book on helping you find that ideal job in record time. So if you know someone that is perhaps in the midst of a job search, or perhaps you are in the midst of a job search, you stay right in front of that TV screen and you call them and let them know that help is here now, because we have a great guest who's going to provide wisdom, insight, and instruction on how to find your ideal job. We have a great songstress who's going to share with us today, Patricia Edwards. Please help me welcome Patricia Edwards.
Jesus cares for me, He cares for me. I'm tired and I'm fed up with sin, yet here I go again. I wanna run back to you, Lord, for peace within. And will you still hold me through the storm, wipe away my tears? Oh, here in this room I can hear your voice so clear, say, so many times I've hurt you, Lord, but you still say, I want to know with you, Lord, I still have a chance. Though I've turned you away, try to do it my way, Lord, you still say, come as you are. After time, I said I really love Him, but to love Him is to know Him. Yes, it is, it is. So I tried Him and I know Him. I trust Him, never doubt Him, as long as I live here in this room, I can hear His voice. So many times I've hurt you, Lord, but you still say, come as you are. I want to know with you, Lord, I still have a chance. So I turned you away, try to do things my way. Lord, you still say, come as you are. Come as you are. Come just as you are. telling me not to hang my head in misery, that a life of sin is not for me. You said, come as you are. Lord, I see you right in front of me, telling me not to hang my head in misery, that a life of sin is not for me. He said, come as you are. Lord, I see you right in front of me, telling me not to hang my head in misery, that a life of sin is not for me. Come as you are. Here in this room I can hear your voice so clear, say, so many times I've hurt you, Lord, but you still say, I wanna know, I still have a chance. Though I turned you away, try to do things my way, Lord, you still say, come as you are.
We want to thank Patricia Edwards for that wonderful song, I Am Virtuous. I am Arthur Johnson of the Vision Inspired Performance Group, and I have the pleasure of hosting our guest on today, Mr. Gerry Fusco of Gerry Fusco Consulting. Welcome, Gerry, to Houston Celebration.
Thank you.
Good, it's a pleasure to have you here. We've been anxiously awaiting this opportunity to visit with you, to have you to share with us all the great things that are going on in your life. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I have a consulting company, as you know, called Gerry Fusco Consulting, and it's basically a career coaching and turnaround business. I help companies work on their operating problems. But mostly what I do is coach executives.
Okay.
I work for a ministry, as you well know, up in Spring, called Northwest Bible Church. It's Between Jobs Ministry.
Okay.
And I lead the senior managers group there.
Okay.
And I basically help people with tools and techniques to conduct job searches and how to really differentiate themselves from other candidates. And I enjoy doing that. That's really the reason I wrote the book.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Now, as you work with Between Job Ministries and help the senior execs in landing that next position and next opportunity, what have you found that's been one of the most, I guess, trying challenges for those that are in the market right now and looking to land that next position?
Well, the challenge now, certainly, based on the economy, is companies are out there looking for perfect fits.
Perfect fits, okay.
So they may have a series of qualifications or requirements that are up to 10 or 12 or 13.
Okay.
And sometimes they'll turn down candidates that have 10 of the 11 or 12 of the 13, looking for the perfect fit.
Okay.
The good side of that equation is many companies are realizing that doesn't exist. The perfect candidate does not exist.
Okay.
And what we're starting to see now is companies saying, look, I haven't been able to fill those positions. I'm missing the opportunity to create value by hiring someone really good rather than someone perfect. And companies and recruiters are starting to loosen up and say, let's just go out and get the best talent we can find that meets most of the criteria, because they will learn the rest on the job.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, and you mentioned about the competition, and we know that there are a litany of individuals that are in the job market right now just due to the economy and all that's going on, and we even know right now with the administration, they're looking to create jobs and just had a job assignment, so forth and so on. So what is the word of advice or wisdom for the job seeker, for that person that's out there looking to put a plan in place, and they need to be able to differentiate themselves to stand out from the competition?
Well, I think that's a key point, is differentiation.
Okay.
Oftentimes we'll sit back and think that, well, we have the same skills other people have.
Okay.
And what I talk about in this book, and certainly talk about at this ministry, is look at your core competencies and the combination of several core competencies you have. And generally you will find a uniqueness there.
Okay.
The question is, can you express what that uniqueness is in an interview? And you know, the advice I give right now is that while it's tough, you never know when that next opportunity is coming. I'm coaching someone right now that had no opportunities easily for the last 6 to 8 months.
Okay.
Now, in the space of a week, 3 she's struggling with, trying to decide which one is most interesting.
Right.
And so when you plant seeds in a networking atmosphere, you never know when it's going to come. It can come tomorrow. So, you know, the saying, it's darkest before the dawn, really applies in many cases, because you never know when those opportunities. You keep working at it and working at it and working at it, and good things will come.
Good, good. And even as you were sharing there, I had the thought from Scripture that says we walk by faith and not by sight. So even in our job search, we must basically work by faith and not by sight, because we may not see anything happening, but we know that if we continue to work, if we continue to employ the principles of the job search, that eventually the thing that we're desiring will manifest itself and come to pass.
Right, and we often talk about that at the ministry. God closes one door and opens another one.
Okay.
And that is so true.
Yes.
I mean, you can meet individuals that you think might not be able to help you in any way, shape, or form. A month from now, you might get a phone call and say, you know, I have a friend that has an opportunity that might fit what you're looking for.
Okay. And
the door's open. And we see that at this ministry over and over again. Every Wednesday, we have landings reports. If someone has landed, we allow them an opportunity to take 5-10 minutes to talk about the struggles, as well as what they learned from their search, to share with the rest of the group. But so often people say this came out of the blue.
And when you say landed, meaning that someone has now found
a job,
their ideal job, right?
Right, and I know tomorrow there are going to be several that are going to report a new job.
Good.
So oftentimes people think this time of the year is not a good time to search. I will say the opposite. This is a great time to search. For a couple of reasons. People are more open to speak with you, more holiday spirit and so forth. But many companies are looking to fill positions for the beginning of the year. They have budgets they have to meet, and they need talent. And when are they going to interview? They're going to interview in November and December.
Exactly, because they're looking to start the new year off.
Right. On the other side of it, there's less competition, because many job seekers think, well, nobody's going to be looking in November and December.
Right.
So there's less competition.
Right, good. So for that person that's watching right now, and you're in the midst of a job search, and you know that it's the holiday season, and you feel like no one is hiring, there's no sense in applying myself now. Well, Gerry has told us that now is the time. Now is the time for you to apply yourself, to move forward with your search, to know that the work that you're doing is not in vain, and definitely know that with God all things are possible, so you're not alone in your job search. And if you just do your part and allow God to work with you and through you, the thing that you desire will manifest. Now, Gerry, what I want you to do is, we have this excellent book here, Landing Your Ideal Job and Landing It Faster. What a title. Landing Your Ideal Job and Landing It Faster. Why don't you share with our audience a little bit about the book? Because I know it's a great read, and I would encourage anybody and everybody to go to Amazon.com, Landing Your Ideal Job and Landing It Faster. This needs to be in your library if you're in the midst of a job search, and it would be a great Christmas gift to share with somebody to help them start the new year off right. Go ahead, Gerry.
Well, thank you.